Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, I am feeding my crypto mining addiction yet again. I bought 20 GPUs and specifically the BC160. These are AMD GPUs and they have 8 gigabytes of HBM2 memory, and the bit bus on these are 2048. So right away, some people may be thinking, Red Panda, these might be really good on memory-based algorithms for GPU mining. And yes, I think so. That's what I want to test out a little bit today. Really, one of the biggest reasons why I bought 20 of these. Thank you to Mr. MineSum10 and Millerman, which I believe Millerman was the gentleman who sold these to me, who was hosting with MineSum10. Thank you so much, guys. So the opportunity came up to buy these, and so I paid about $90 each for each BC160 GPU here. And so to feed my addiction even more, I just went ahead and bought these. Even though I'm probably not going to be profitable GPU mining with these GPUs right now, well, even with my whole GPU mining farm right now, as you all know, I have a massive addiction to GPU mining. Right now, majority of my farm is really breaking even, maybe making a couple cents per GPU, per 3070 at my electrical rate, which is about 7.2 cents USD. And it helps a little bit because I'm in Canada, so the Canadian dollar is actually getting much worse against the US dollar. So in a weird way, my electrical bill has kind of been going down in a sense, but because I look at everything in USD anyway, it also kind of helps me that the Canadian dollar is losing its value against the US dollar. Anyways, I just wanted to unbox all these BC160s and then I want to try them out. So we'll do that right after a word from today's video sponsor. Luxor's ASIC Shop, your one-stop destination for all your Bitcoin mining needs. For those of you who don't know, Luxor has been a trusted name in the mining industry for years. They've moved hundreds of thousands of ASICs for institutional buyers. Now, they're bringing that expertise to retail miners like us through their new ASIC Shop. Only need one unit? No problem. They've streamlined the process for small orders because no order size is too small. Need replacement Bitcoin mining parts? They have it all, readily available and shipping from their Montana warehouse for fast shipping domestically or to 31 international countries. Use discount code RedPanda for $100 off orders over $3,000 at checkout. Luxor's ASIC Shop, making Bitcoin mining easy, profitable, and accessible for everyone. Link down below. Oh man, we got a love note here from Mr. MineSum10 himself. Let me read this. RPM, just want to take this opportunity to showcase my terrific handwriting and spelling. JK, but seriously, just want to say I am glad the mining scene has a content creator so dedicated to his craft and community. Ah, thanks man. Your stuff is pretty cool too. I'm implying I meant me, just in case that went over your head. That definitely went over my head. Okay, I'm gonna start trolling you now. No one outworks you and no one has the same attributes you bring to such at a high level. Aside from all the time you sacrifice, your insights are always on point and delivered without ego. You're a man of the people and always look out for the little guy. A trait that becomes more difficult to maintain with success. Having such a large subscriber base is kin to being the biggest guy in the bar. There's always somebody looking to start a fight with them, but you've managed to always carry yourself with grace and focus on the mission to help others utilize crypto mining as a means to elevate thousands of people towards financial freedom. MineSum10, you're pulling at the heartstrings, my friend. Cheers to you, and may God bless you and your family. MineSum10. Dude, thank you, man. P.S. on back, okay? What did you say here? In your best Will Ferrell voice, this is the part where you shill my channel and tell people how awesome my channel is. Wink, wink. That's so good. MineSum10. Everyone, please go subscribe to Mr. MineSum10. Dude, thank you for the lovely love note, my friend. I'm definitely gonna frame this somewhere on my wall. Let's take out the other rest of the GPUs in a snap. Okay, I got 19 here. I actually put one on my test bench. It's just loading up the drivers, updating right now, because I want to try mining Zealous on these BC160s. I don't really know what the hash rate on these things are, as well as the power consumption. So I have a watt meter on single BC160 right now mining. I'll show you guys there in a sec, but I just wanted to show you guys these GPUs, okay, BC160s. I definitely tried these out a while ago from Nerd Gears. I did do a video, but there wasn't zealous or much, I guess, optimization for mining memory-based algos, and a lot of newer coins have come out since then, and coins that have gone, you know, memory-based algorithms to skirt, you know, ASICs and FPGAs. Anyways, these ones have two 8 pins for power, and they're on the back here, so these are really good for like blower style, I guess, server cases. There's no, oh yeah, there's no fans, obviously. There's no fans on these, so these are passive coolers. So I would definitely need to put them in like octaminers of some sort, and that would be the way to cool these. Okay, so they look to be in pretty good condition. I can't wait to put these in the barn. I'm gonna bring these to the barn along with my CMP 100 210s. Mine Some 10, again, thank you, and Millerman, thank you for selling me these and shipping these to me. I really appreciate it. I will put these GPUs to good use. Yeah, look at that. This is, there's no like I/O or anything on these, is there? No like HDMI, nothing like that. So these are just strictly mining cards. I think these came out in 2021. I think near the tail end of 2021. And obviously they were meant for like Ethereum mining. But yeah, no one is mining ETH hash on these GPUs anymore. But let's go see what Zealous does on a BC160. Okay, so here are the specs in case anyone want to know what a BC160 looked like. And here it is, mining Zealous now. Been actually mining Zealous for quite a while, over a day and 2 hours right now. So it's getting 24.77 kilohash, and the software wattage shows 111. So here is my testing area, single BC160, and also a like Delta fan, because yeah, there's no fan. I did start mining with this without a fan, and it was getting up to like 80 degrees Celsius. I was like, oh crap, need to cool it down. So it definitely needs to be in a server case of some sort. Anyways, the power consumption on the PMD2 here shows about 120, it's fluctuating a lot. So for PCIe power, you guys can see for the third one there, fluctuating between 117 to 132 sometimes. And you can see PCIe 1 is for the riser. Okay, the riser has a dedicated 8 pin for power, and then I have two 8 pins for the other PCIe 2 and 3 for the back of the GPU. Okay, so PCIe 1 is the riser, pulling about 52, 53 watts. Then PCIe 2 and PCIe 3 is the back of the GPU. That's going to be pulling, it's fluctuating all over the place, but I'm going to say 70, 75 watts. So I think in total this GPU is pulling probably on average between 120 to 125 watts, you know, at the power supply. But the software, which has been fluctuating, shows 99 watts now, which we all know with AMD cards, they are always pulling a lot less in the software, like in HiveOS. In HiveOS, like it shows like 20 to 30 watts less than what is actually being pulled. So that's why I'm saying between 120 to 125 watts power pull from the BC160 here for mining Zealous at 24.77 kilohash, which is not bad. But is it, you know, better than, you know, a CMP 100 210? No, it's not. My CMP 100 210 cards are pulling about 34 to 36 kilohash between 100 and 110 watts. So these are definitely a lot more efficient for mining Zealous. So for the BC160, the actual kilohash per watt is going to be between, I think, 0.21, 0.2. So that's pretty much close to like, I think, a 4090, 3080 Ti realm, 3070 Ti area in terms of efficiency for the BC160. Unlike, you know, the CMP 210 or even the king of memory-based algorithms, the CMP 170HX. Everyone knows this GPU is pretty baller, but does 61 kilohash at about 155, 160 watts. But it costs a lot more for the CMP 170HX, which I think costs over 500 bucks right now to buy that GPU. So to attain 24 kilohash at, you know, 125 watts, I mean, it's not great, but for what I paid for, 90 bucks, I was willing to hoard these GPUs just in case some type of memory-based algorithm is going to be profitable on these GPUs. But right now at my, you know, 7 cents electrical rate, I'm just breaking even if I were to mine with a single BC160 right now. So I'm earning about 0.438 Zel a day. So nothing crazy. But of course the yield that I'm getting on Zealous, if I were to keep these on Zealous right now, would be to mine and hodl and wait for the price appreciation of Zealous. But Anyways, just looking at hashrate.no for the BC160, it looks like Ironfish, it shows that fish hash is pretty good on the BC160. So I'm gonna try this out next and see if it claims to do, you know, it says after 7 cents kilowatt hour, I'd get a 10-cent profit. So let me try that. Let me see. It's also supposed to be good on AID pin, Anoka's, Ergo even. Wow, Ergo. Wow, it's supposed to be efficient on Ergo, 131 mega hash at 93 watts. So see, this is where I think the wattage that's showing on hashrate.no is a bit wrong, because that's software power. So at the wall, it's probably going to be like, it has to be more so like 120 watts. So I think these numbers would be a lot worse than what, you know, hashrate.no say. But let me go ahead and try Ironfish on this GPU. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm mining Ironfish. This is a coin I haven't mined in a while, but the algorithm is fish hash. I'm using LOL miner, and I forgot to show you guys my, I guess, overclocks that I'm using. I'm just using the general overclocks I saw on hashrate.no. Okay, so there it is, 1600 core clock, 875 core voltage, and 1200 memory. If you guys have any better, let me know. I did try to do 800 mem clock, but it wouldn't work. It would default back to 1000, and then I think went back to 1200. So I think 1200 is the lowest I can go. I thought we could go lower, but I guess not. So anyways, that's the settings I'm using. But yeah, 43.75 mega hash, and so that is pretty efficient. And so the power at the wall is 118 watts for PCIe, according to the Elmore Labs PMD number 2 here. So 118 watts. You guys can see the riser power, 59 watts. Riser 2 and 3 is the PCIe on the back of the GPU. Okay, so 118 watts. So how profitable is this GPU at my 7 cent electric? Well, yes, on Ironfish, it looks like it's a little better. Okay, nothing great, but 5 cents, okay? But the yield here is 0.72 iron. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I was actually looking at the efficiency of the BC160 on Ironfish, and it apparently is pretty good. The efficiency is really good. Maybe a little bit further down, because it's not equating another 20 watts or so, or like 25, 28 watts, because it says 93 in the hashrate.no, but it's supposed to be like more so 120. But yeah, the efficiency is, I'd say, near like A2000, RX 6600. That's pretty good. With, you know, this thing can do 43.68 mega hash, or I'm getting 43.75 mega hash. So it stacks up near a 4070 Ti Super, 3070 Ti, you know, near this range, better than a 4070 Super. So would you rather spend like $800 on a 4070 Super, or however much these cost? I know they're not $90 like the opportunity I got, but I think they're like $120, $150. Maybe Alibaba has them. Would I buy these now? No, unless you had really, really cheap electric. But hey, the cost basis I bought these at, I'm gonna keep them and see for a rainy day when, you know, maybe when GPU mining, the profitability and everything starts coming back. But hey, this is a strong GPU because of the HBM2 memory. So this GPU really fares well on memory-based algorithms like, you know, Zealous and Ironfish that we just tried. So even Kapow, I'm sure Kapow is decent on these. I think 20 or 22 mega hash I saw on hashrate.no. I know the 5700 XT does like 25. So maybe not as good on, you know, Kapow, but it is good on Fish Hash, Zealous, and, you know, maybe some other coins that are going to maybe, you know, Meraki. Telestai is also pretty good. But yeah, 42, it says 42 mega hash there. So yeah, it does really well on those types of coins. Okay guys, that's all I wanted to do. Let me know your thoughts, okay, of these BC160s. I probably do need to get 4 more. Since I have 20 of them, I need to fill 2 X12 octominers, okay, with these BC160s. So I will do that when I bring these to the barn, okay? So let me know your guys' thoughts of this GPU, if you guys think it's worth it. I think it is, but only if you got real cheap electric and if you think GPU mining is gonna come back, because if it does, these GPUs may have a really fast ROI or break even once, you know, everything comes back into play and GPU mining is profitable. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.